the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2019 in China. Nigeria and Mali have already secured their spot in the next phase. And Nigeria going for a 100% record after Rwanda secured their place in the next phase by beating Uganda. They will finish second in the group ahead of Mali, who have also qualified despite only winning twice in the competition so far. The Nigerians have been imperious throughout this group. An outstanding contribution. 4 times in the 5 games they've played, they've hit over 100 points. The only time they didn't was against Mali. They did still win that game by 23. A.K. Diogu there, the captain, the talisman for this team, the 34-year-old who was player of the tournament at AfroBasket 2017. This is a talented Nigerian setup. And they will be expecting to complete this first phase undefeated. Much is expected of these Nigerians. And if they do win again here, they will take maximum points into the second phase. Remember, the games against the teams who qualify count in the second phase of qualifying, so it'll certainly benefit Nigeria if they can wrap up this first phase with another win, and they'll take maximum points into phase 2, where they will join teams from Group D. Nigeria went all the way to the final in Tunisia in September. AfroBasket 2017 fell just a little short to the hosts, who came out on top as winners in the end. But they really impressed. It was a new team put together just a couple of weeks before the tournament. And they've continued to grow since then. There are a few names in the roster from that tournament who performed particularly well. Diogu, the captain, being the main one. There's some new names in there as well. Jordan Nwora, the son of the coach, Alex Nwora. He's a rising star, 19 years of age. Made a big impact so far in the last 2 qualifiers in this window. Mali being introduced to the crowd as we speak. They started their campaign with defeat to Rwanda back in February, 74 points to 70. Their second game was a narrow win, a 3-point win over Uganda, 79-76. Then they had that big defeat to the Nigerians, 82-59. That one finished on the 25th of February. And they started the current window in similar fashion. Actually, Rwanda beating them by 10 points, 82-72. And they did get the win over Uganda. They won by 15, their biggest win of this qualification window, 95-80. And they'll be hoping they can pick up a win, because otherwise they don't take any wins into round 2. And the Tigers about to be introduced in front of the home fans here, who will have been impressed with what they've seen so far. Again, coming into this second window, third window overall, of course, but only the second in this group. With 109 points to 66 win over Uganda. Huge victory, 24 points for Diogu in that one, and they scored another 100 points yesterday against Rwanda, 111-70. And Megano scoring 24 in that one. They have been the standout team in this group by some distance. players just being introduced here, as I say. Okay, Diogo there gets a big cheer, as he very well should, because he is such a calming influence as well as a top quality player. Expect a big performance from him. He delivers every single time. He just never disappoints. He was absolutely immense in that tournament in Tunisia and Senegal, Nigeria. So impressive. Just missed out to a very strong Tunisian side, actually, in the final. Diogo was the talisman.
Assistant head coach tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I introduce the two assistant coaches.
Diogo was the main man throughout the week, throughout the 2 weeks rather of the tournament. Every single time he stepped up and delivered. And he has done so far in the qualifying campaign as well. And the teams have been introduced here. We will next proceed with the two national anthems, starting, I believe, with Mali.
Thank you. Okay, popular demand. How everyone in the house should please join the Nigerians for the Nigerian national anthem.
So moments away from getting this final game in Group B underway. There's Alex Nwora, the man in charge of Nigeria. Did such a great job at AfroBasket 2017. Mali's coach is Remy Julien Giuta. And here is your refereeing team: Antonio Bernardo, Soufiane Youssef of Algeria, and Hassan Kamate of the Ivory Coast. So let's have a quick look at the two rosters then, starting with Mali. Some of the key players include Ibrahim Saunera, who's added this window, 31-year-old point guard, averaging 9.5 points in the last two games, as well as 6 assists. 14-point average for Ibrahim Jambo as well, number 7, keep an eye out for him. He's a vital part of this team, averaging 5.6 rebounds as well. Mohamedou Kante and Drissa Ballo, also important players. Kante, Saunera and Jambo all start for Mali this evening. Nianta Diarra and Cisse, the other two to make the starting five for Mali. Nigeria, well, as I've already mentioned on a couple of occasions, number 6, Ika Diogu, is such a key man for them, 34 years old, averaging 17.2 points and 5.8 rebounds in this tournament. Jordan Nwora, the coach's son, wearing number 33, just 19, has already made a big impression in the 2 games he's played so far. Benjamin Uzo and Obi Emegano have also made big contributions in qualifying. Look for Ike Mbamalu as well, number 1. He had a fine AfroBasket 2017. Jalil Akindele starts along with Diogu, Uzo, Nwora and Mbamalu. A strong-looking starting 5 for Nigeria, the team that went so far, but came up just short at AfroBasket 2017. Remy Giuita, the head coach of Mali, hoping his side can finish this first phase with a win. Alex Nwora selected his son for this squad. His selection has been justified several times over. Nwora with an impressive record, 14.5 points per game average, 9.5 rebounds per game so far in this 3rd window.
En zone, il démarre sans les 2 intérieurs, ok? Il joue avec 2 gros, avec Zana et Akindele. Donc il n'y a pas de...
Move, look inside. And 1, okay? Let's go to Ike Ellie. Okay, then you be ready. Okay, be ready inside there, so be ready for it. You'll be starting.
Y'all still remember push, right? Y'all start underneath the basket, y'all turn out.
Okay? Don't move on the pick. Don't move on the pick. Hold your picks. All right?
Same adjustment. Yeah, flop it up. Here we go, together. Let's go, y'all. Together. 1, 2, 3, together. Let's go.
Well, some final instructions for both teams as they get ready to complete this group. We already know which teams are heading through. Nigeria will want to go through with maximum points. Their supporters will certainly want to see them perform once again, as they have done so far here on home turf. The home court advantage has been significant, scoring over 100 points in each of their 2 games over the last couple of days. How they would love to make it 3 from 3. There's Akindele, centre, who's key man for Nigeria, but the all-important member of this team is their experienced captain, Ika Diogu, number 6. Calming influence, always seems to have so much time, he's in the right place, and he just brings this serenity to a very talented team. 15 years older than Jordan Nwora, the coach's son, who's immensely talented. He's impressed over the last couple of days. They're ready to go. Bit of a false start. Mali have possession. And away we go. Getting an early touch of the ball. There's It's the three-point attempt, which is no good, and Akindele claiming his first rebound, and Diogo just handing it off to Uzo. Nora, and there is Diogo. Wishes to get hold of it again. Out to Nora. Nice pass into Akindele. This Nigerian side so strong and confident. And the foul is drawn by Akindele. Jambo penalised. And a three-point play possibility inside the opening minute. Jambo's first foul of the night. Akindele makes no mistake. 3 points on the board for him already. So Saunera out to the corner. 3-point attempt. Great response from Mali, and Cisse off the mark. Sorata Cisse makes it 3 points apiece here. So Uzo finds Mpamalu. Mpamalu looking for Diogo, couldn't quite get hold of the pass. Mali looking to make an energetic start here, and maybe just create a bit of uncertainty amongst the Nigerians, who will be brimming with confidence. Diogo once again, right place at the right time, and his pass is a rare loose one, and Kante lines up the three and misses, and that's a let-off for Nigeria. There's Uzo, and he puts up the two. Akindele underneath it, the big centre, unable to claim that rebound though. And now Kante has over Mali. Saunera back to Jambo. Bounce pass, and the one-handed slam from Diarra. Mali take the lead. Great play from Mali. The assist from Cisse. Diarra making it count as Mpamalu gives it to Uzo. Mpamalu gets it back. To wriggle his way free, but Mali have started brightly here. This is Cisse. And Kante gets another two. Mali race into a 4-point lead. Uzo, Akindele, Diogo. Nora with the three, it's no good. Diarra gathers it easily. 3-point attempts at the other end is excellent from Saunera. And what a start from Mali, moving to double digits. And take a 7-point lead early on. The first time out is called early. Nigeria not exactly making a great start here. 10 points in a row for Mali, and they're up by 7.
We're not playing together, we're playing selfish and lazy. You can't telegraph your passes, can't keep doing this and still throw the ball there. Come on, we're giving up threes on every play.
Free ice cream, Cold Stone.
Yo, it's run blue right now. Run blue, let them go from top. Run blue, let's see. Come up. Okay, if he goes, come up, okay? This place is wide open. Make sure you get it.
Maxima, son ballon. Sinon, il est vite. Son ballon. En attaque, c'est bien. Tranquille. On travaille. Vous deux, quand vous êtes dans les concepts, il y a un gros. Demandez la balle ici. Sur le corner. Vous attaquez une passe.
Alex Nora, the coach there, calling his side lazy and selfish. He wants to see more. complacency perhaps in these early moments of the game. Here is Nora, the junior. The bounce pass just about reaching its target, and Bamalu finishes. A little bit of good fortune there. Mali almost took that away from Nigeria. Some more points on the board at last. Coach Nora will be a lot happier. And here is Diarra now for Mali. Akindele standing in his way. The big man wasn't going to be passed there. Spin and shot from Jambo. And Bamalu claims the rebound and releases quickly to Nora, who throws it down. A father and son, coach and player for this Nigerian side. And it's Nora Jr. who gets his first two of the night. Kante to Jambo for three. And there is Nora again to claim the rebound. The 19-year-old starting to make a big impression. Here's Diogu, and Akindele draws the foul. And we'll go to the line for another 2 free throws. Jambo's second foul. Once again, it was on Akindele, who's such a handful. Two from two. From that trip to the line, 3 from 3 overall for Akindele. Nigeria back to within one, and that is the kind of response that Alex Nora would have wanted from his players. As Cisse goes for the three, won't get it. And Bamalu claiming the rebound. Out to Jordan Nora, who drains the three. Oh, what a start for the young man. His contribution hugely significant already. And it's taken Nigeria from 7 points down to 2 points up.
pensez qu'à l'attaque. Et là, rebelote. On prend un tir à 3 points dans le break. Vous écoutez quand on vous parle. En attaque, faites les systèmes. On a dit one-up. Donc on l'amène dans le post-up. Une fois quand tu drives, une fois tu joues pick and roll. Faites les systèmes, bordel de merde.
The Nigerian fans will have enjoyed their side's performance over the last 2 days. And they put out another big score. Nora there wasn't happy with how they started. Will be happy surely with the way they've responded. 9 points without reply. It's loose, and Jordan Nora just couldn't quite pick it up. Draws the foul instead. Kante. Akindele. Oh, brilliantly done. He's so difficult to play against, the imposing figure of Jalil Akindele. Nigeria take a 4-point lead. 11 points in a row they've scored without reply from Mali. Just under 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Could they hit the 100 mark again? Sonera. Turnover. Baliera's not happy about it. Uzo. Akindele tussling there with Ballo, trying to get a handle on him. Ballo has been penalised. Just his presence causes problems for Mali. Akindele, here he is again, and Nwora going for another three, not this time. Cisse. Finds Ballo. Nwora with him. Ballo will get it out wide. The three-point attempt is no good, and Akindele lost it for a moment, but tied it up by Ike Diogu. And Diogu, oh, the great pass inside to Nwora, who throws it down. Another great start to his game. Look at Diogu. Gave him the pass, he'd already turned away running back. Didn't even need to look and make sure that Nwora was going to finish that, he knew he would do it. It's just one example of the captain's composure. He was already thinking about getting back into position. 34 years old, but uses his mind. His mind is sharper than anybody else's on this court. He's he's underneath it there, he's in the right place, just couldn't claim the rebound. Nigeria lead by 6. 13-point run here without response. Mali needs something. Here's Cisse. Baliera goes for it. Nwora gathers the rebound. He's had a tremendous start. Uzo. Mbamalo quickly onto Akindele. It was a loose pass, but the long arms of Akindele salvage it. And here is Diogu. Hasn't managed to register any points so far. He has made a contribution. Nigerian defensive work has been pretty good since that timeout, where they were told off by their coach, and Nwora is waiting. Never reached him. Here's Sonara. Ballo. Pass inside to Baliera, and finally Mali gets some more points on the board. Nwora. Oh, Diogu, great movement. There's Diogu. Up and running. Can't keep him down for long. Oh, where was that going? Akindele moving on quickly, and Nwora is having some night. It's 9 points already. Nigeria move on to 20, 8 points clear of Mali. They are at it again. Akindele with the interception, and Mbamalo wants it. Oh, and it was Jordan Nwora. He wasn't quite expecting that pass. They have kicked into gear, the Nigerians. A few changes made. Nigeria swapping things around. It's a foul drawn by Diarra. 3-point play possibility here. Cut the gap to 5. Just over a minute left in the first quarter. It's all changed from Nigeria, completely different 5 now to the ones the one they started with. Waited until about a minute and a half or so. This is Agada, and the pass is a good one. It's a very easy finish from Meniti. Meniti's first points. This is Diarra now. Baliera. Picked up by Agada. Driving forward here for Nigeria. Agada's got it, goes for the 3, can't get it to go. Meniti. Agada. Zana for 3. Baliera gathers it under pressure from Omorea. And that is the end of the first quarter. Nigeria lead by 7, 22-15. Mali started well. They were 10-3 up at one stage. Nigeria, after a bit of a telling off from Coach Nwora, responded. The biggest response of all coming from his son Jordan, who's got 9 points already. Nigeria up by 7, 22-15. A slow start for Nigeria in this first quarter, but they soon picked up. They've established the lead. They want to make it 6 wins out of 6 in this first phase of qualifying. And they will take those points through to the next phase. There's only one spot up for grabs now in Group F, which is where Nigeria and Mali will be heading. Senegal, Rwanda, of course, and the Central African Republic have all secured their places, so we're just waiting to find out who comes out on top in, or rather finishes third in Group D. It's between the Ivory Coast and Mozambique. Mozambique win against Senegal, and they will finish third. It's, Senegal leading at the halfway stage in that one, so it could be Senegal confirmed. It could be Mozambique out, rather Ivory Coast confirmed. I believe Ivory Coast would end up playing Nigeria in the first game in September, as it stands. And here come Nigeria on the move. That's foul called. It's actually not a foul, but the 2 points have been awarded to Meiti. Goal interference was the call, rather than the foul. It was actually a decent attempt at a block, but the ball was heading in. And it was swatted away at the second time of asking. Now the chance for the three, which is missed. Nigeria sticking with the 5 that finished the first quarter rather than the 5 that started it. Diarra has it now. Valiera. And attempt from Cisse is no good. Nigeria lead by 9 and could be up by even more. It's an attempt to get onto the rebound there by Omoera. Sound error. Amadou Sy is on now for Mali as well. This is Cisse. Cisse puts up the 3 and misses. Gada. Oh, and the follow is good. Rebound put away for 2 more by Zana. Inti and Zana have added points to the tally, taking Nigeria 11 points clear. Out of time. Ran the shot clock down. Frustration for the coach. Mali. They were 10-3 up, remember. Since then, Nigeria have scored 23. Mali have scored 5. Since that first time out. All it took really was a couple of words from Alex Nwora to change things around completely. Menti with the shot, makes it. Inti has got 6 points to his name now. Nigeria move on to 28. They just look as though they feel in complete control of this game already. Still very early. Gardner with his 3rd foul, so he's going to make way. So coach turns to his son once again. Jordan Nwora has been outstanding. 3-point attempt, no good. The follow from Jambo, no good either, but the foul is called. And it'll be 2 free throws for Ibrahim Jambo. Penalised. Makes both. 28-17. Minty drawing the foul that time. They've lost it here, Nigeria. Mali don't manage to make the most of that. Here is Nora. Minty gets two more. And a big contribution from him so far this evening. It's 8 points now. 4 from 4 from the field. He's been very effective. Just one behind top scorer Jordan Nora. On two attempted. Minty with an easy rebound. Nora with the open three, gets it. Well, he is flying. Second three-pointer of the night, into double digits already. 3 assists, 2 rebounds, 12 points. What a contribution. What a good decision it was to call him up to this squad. Mamadou Keita. To Kante. Kante, nowhere to go, and Nwora steals, and it should be 2 more. Nwora on the follow. Well, he is having quite a game out there. 14 points. And Nigeria are really in control. 35-17 as the timeout is called.
Listen, on defense, okay? We're doing a good job, but we're still not falling asleep. That's how you get that foul. Okay, we can't fall asleep. If the ball is here, you gotta come over.
All right, thank you. The half-court shooters, if you're lucky start, please make your way to the entrance from regular.
Jordan Nwora, what a night he's having. 3 assists, 14 points. 19 years old, this young man. Really showing what he can do. Five minutes to go in the first half. Nigeria 35-17, 18 points clear. Nwora trying to intercept there. This is Jambo. Misses it. With the exception of Nwora, this is almost the second string Nigerian 5. It shows the quality they have in their team. As Mamadou Sy gets a couple of points on the board for Mali. Moroya. Hussein and Nwora very nearly drained another. Keita. Kante. Still Mamadou Kante, and out to Keita. Got his shot away in time, but didn't make it. And a lot of space on this near side now with a three-point chance, which is taken by Obukweze. His first points of the evening. Nigeria open up a 19-point lead. Jambo, Keita, still Keita, and Kante will take his time, will go for the three, and gets it to go. Kante with 5 points now. Nwora puts up a three himself. Oh, wow! This kid is really impressing this evening. His third three. 17 points on the board already. 7 from 10 from the field for the 19-year-old. The coach's son. Jambo. Foul is called. Gueze it was with the foul. Three-point shot goes up from Jambo. Now Uzo. Nwora. Oh, he's done it again. He has done it again. 20 points in the first half for Jordan Nwora. Had 4 threes. Two minutes still to play. Nigeria open up a 22-point lead. They have blown this group apart as Keita goes for the three and misses. The rebound is claimed by Talib Zana. Well, Nwora's out there again. Of course he's going to shoot, and of course he's going to make it. He can't miss. Foul's been called here. Uzo penalised. Nigeria have racked up 47 points. 23 of those coming from Jordan Nwora. Sometimes, if you are the coach's son, you have to prove yourself a little bit more. Boy, has he done that. Not just tonight, he's proved himself throughout this qualifying window. One of the top performers. Tonight's something really special. 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 23 points, 5 three-pointers. Kante missing the free throw. And Nigeria almost benefiting from that. Mali could counter here. Here's Mamadou Sy. It's rejected. Big hand from Uzo. Here's Nwora. Stops for a three-pointer. Doesn't get it to go. So much belief when you're in that kind of form. Why not just go for it? But how about this for a block from Uzo? Here's Nwora. Three-point attempted from the other side. It's no good. Claimed by Jambo. Four-point lead. Oh, it's thrown down. And the foul is called as well. Jordan Nwora did his best to try and stop this one from counting, but it was never in doubt. Diarra using his strength to make the dunk, but he's missed the free throw. Nigeria working their way through, but that's not going to count. Travelling it was called there. Kante. This could be the final play of the half. Kante out to Jambo. Almost run out of time here. Kante might just have to throw one up and hope for the best, and he's missed it. And that is the end of an excellent first half for Nigeria. It's a slow start. They were 10-3 down. Since then, they've added 44 points, and Alex Nora's son, Jordan, has scored 23 of them. He leads the way as Nigeria head for another win. In control at the moment, up by 22 points at the halfway stage, 47 points to 25. And a brilliant effort. Making 40% of their free throw, of their three-point attempts rather. Absolutely dominating the boards. 26 rebounds in that first half. One big block from Uzo, who's put in a decent performance. Only one man in double figures though. It's the 19-year-old Jordan Nora, 23 points. Certainly see some of his three-point attempts here in the build-up to half-time. He really started hitting them with regularity. 8 points as well for Mainiti, 7 for Akindele. Diogo playing just 8 minutes in that first half, but brought an assurance and calmness to the performance. And things started a little poorly for Nigeria. Mali had the upper hand early on. This was Nora getting involved in the early stages, and then he started knocking down those threes. What a first half from him. 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 23 points. He leads the way. And Nigeria heading for 6 wins and a 6 in this first phase. They're already through, but they're going through in style. 47-25 at the halfway stage. We'll be back in a few minutes for the second half.
Please make our way to side court. Controller. All right, if your name is on my list, okay. All right, Jagu, Leo, Victor Modo, Anthony Daffy, Ade Kokorade, Aki Owodipe. You have to be very fast, please, straight into this. You have to be very fast, time is not on our side. Aki Awodipe. Hey. Aki Awodipe, okay. All right, I'll start from the far right. Patricia, please speak about. All right, this is what we're going to do. I want you all in the center court. Half court this way, please. Yes, this way. Facing this side of the wheel. This way, this way. Yes. Okay, we're about to start. All right. For my fathers. All right, Patricia, there you go. Okay, next. Next, please. Next, you have the ball. Stay there, stay there. Next. Okay, next time is not on our side. Next, please. 250,000 naira for grab. No, see you next year. Next. No shot, no shots. Next. Okay, our last contestant. Hold on. Our last contestant. Okay. One more try, but hold on. We have one more contestant before we do our last try. All right, let's go. Let's go more time. Okay. All right, time is against us. The 250,000 naira is still out for Cup. Cup C, GT Bank. One more try. One more, no time. Once you miss, you go. Hey, shoot. Pick the ball and shoot. continue. I have 2 contestants to go to the final. You can share. We want 1 winner. Thank you very much. Please clear the courts. Write your names. Write your names, please.
Well, welcome back to Lagos, Nigeria. Just one half of basketball left in this first phase. In Group B, Nigeria and Mali both through to the next phase of qualifying. Nigeria hoping to make it with a 100% record intact. They're halfway there. They lead 47-25, and that man in the picture, the 19-year-old son of the coach, Jordan Nwora, with a really impressive first half display. 23 points to add to his 3 rebounds and 3 assists. A really mature performance for the most part. 9 out of 12 from the field, 5 from 8. As far as his 3-point attempts go, certainly leading the way for this team, which is a wonderful blend of youth and experience. Nwora has played over 15 minutes of the game so far, was kind of forced on a little early in that second period. I'm not sure that his father and the coach wanted to bring him on quite that early. And it was down to Garda picking up 3 fouls in just 4.5 minutes of play, and that was when Jordan Nwora came back on. He certainly made a big impact. Pressure off a little bit, Nigeria here, but they will want to finish with a win, especially in front of their home fans. He has done a great job of negotiating this first phase of qualification. Well, there are still some matters to be settled in Africa as far as the next phase of the qualifying competition is concerned. Tunisia play Cameroon a little bit later on, although both of them have already secured the top 2 spots in that group, so they will be qualifying along with Chad from Group A. The 3 teams to qualify from this group already determined as well: Nigeria, Rwanda and Mali, in that order as well. In Group C, Egypt have managed to beat Morocco, just about survived a bit of a scare, because if they'd lost, they'd have missed out on the next phase. So in what was a very strong group, the Democratic Republic of Congo, who won 2 of their 3 games in this window, have just missed out on qualifying. And they're still to be decided as well. Group D, Mozambique or Ivory Coast hoping to claim that final spot. Mozambique need to win, and they are currently down by 8 and deep into the 3rd quarter. So we're not quite finished in this first phase of qualifying. That last game of the day between Tunisia and Cameroon is the only one that doesn't really matter too much. Tunisia want to finish with a win. The African champions, of course. Just a few repairs being made here before we can get the second half underway. We do get underway here. And Kante. And Jambo. Okay, Diogo is back on court. Haven't seen him since the first quarter. This is a five that resembles a little more closely the starting five. It's slightly different because Omerara is in there. He wasn't part of the starting five, but the other four did all start. Nwora, Diogo, Akindele and Uzo. Tsumba who's not been brought out at the start of the second half, but Nwora's got a chance from the line here. Makes both free throws. No surprise there. And the young man moves on to 25 for the night. Oh, and stolen here by Uzo. It's going to go all the way. Two more for Nigeria. Uzo with the steal and the finish. Nigeria move into the 50s. Ballo, Kante. Kante's pass out to the corner. Akindele with the foul. Free throws help close the gap. There's Diogo. Gets the pass out. Might want it back again here, Ike Diogo. That's what he does. It's a 25-point lead for Nigeria. Diogo is taking on Diallo and gets the better of him. Nwora it is who snatches the ball on the rebound. There's Uzo. And again, a bit of a misunderstanding there. Nwora went the wrong way. Kante. Three-point attempt is short, falls into the hands of Akindele. Here is Nwora. Might be tempted to go for it. He does. Doesn't make it, but guess who's there? Guess who's there? Ike Diogo. There to tidy it up. 6 points now, 3 from 5 from the field for Diogo. Actually missed his first couple of attempts. Follow. Sonera. Follow out to Jambo, who makes it. Much needed points on the board for Mali. 3-pointer from Jambo. Here's Nwora. Pass into Uzo. Uzo draws the foul. So we'll take the free throws here. Does make the second. Restores that 25-point advantage. Kante. Sonera. Hello, draws the foul. Sonera floats one up and in. It's 2 points to his tally, 5 now in the game. There's Nwora. Getting quite as much space as he was in that second quarter, where he seemed to be open for a three every single time. Here's Diogo. Draws the foul. Nwora goes for another three. He's missed this one. He just seems to have lost the touch a little bit. Confident enough to keep going for them. It's a nice finish there from Diarra. Uzo. How about that for Diogo? 3 more points for him. Moves on to 9. His first 3-point attempt of the night. And of course, he made it. Timeout is called. Nigeria still very much in control here.
The two winners for the half-court shootouts. I'm talking about Leo and Jagu.
Listen,
Please make
we're
your way
playing
to the
soft.
official table.
You guys are letting them push you up down here. Okay, listen. As soon as if you don't have the shooter, okay, we're not dropping. Want to drop it once, but this guy got to drop. The drop got to come from right on top. Drop it right away. Okay? As soon as he drops, got to recover.
Ouais, 4 essais, et on avance, et là tu viens la chercher. Et si tu l'as, tu peux jouer. C'est beaucoup mieux. En attaque, on est un peu plus stable, c'est mieux. Hey.
So Kante lines up the free throw, nails it. And makes a second as well. It's now just a 22-point gap. Halfway through this third quarter. Here's Nora to Diogo. Uzo spins and shoots. Doesn't get it to go this time. Ballo with an easy rebound. Bounce pass into Diallo. He makes it. Ballo gets his first points. Just starting to edge their way back in here. Mali. And it comes. Maroa. Doesn't get it to go though. Reclaimed here. Jambo. Ballo. Kante. Oh, breezes through. Won't count though because the foul was called. Ballo with a foul on Diogo. Diogo again. Nora. Bounce pass into Diogo. He draws the foul. Diogo quietly going about, adding to his tally. He's got a chance now to move into double figures. He's usually pretty calm in these situations. Experienced captain. That one's good as well. Diogo on to 11 points. Jambo's attempt is missed. Tied it up here by Nigeria. The bounce pass into Nwora, who makes it. 27 points on the board for the 19-year-old. 24 points the difference between these two sides now with 3 minutes left in the third. Nwora gets it. What a finish. How special is this young man's performance tonight? Into Ballo. He gets another two. Gueze. Another foul is called. A chance from the line again for Agada. More points on the board. Agada. Nigeria almost stole it back there. And they didn't quite manage to turn it over. Three-point attempt goes up and it's good. Beautifully trained by Saunera. Mali just trying to reduce that deficit. Nwora's underneath it, just couldn't get it to go, nearly moved into the 30s there. And there he is again, draws the foul. Sportsmanlike foul. Diego missing that one. Here comes three-point attempt. Foul is there first, though. brings an end to the third quarter. 71-44. Huge lead for Nigeria.
This is the rule for the last section. Supporters.
And now just 10 minutes away from securing that maximum haul from 6 games. Nigeria making it 6 from 6 if they can finish this off in style. Diogo and Nuora really impressing for Nigeria, specifically of course that young man, the coach's son, who really has put in a fine display over the course of this game, in fact over the course of the 3 games. Impressive. And the 19-year-old. Total of 33 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists as well. Mali knew they were going to finish 3rd in this group before the start of this game, following Rwanda's win earlier this evening. Nigeria knew they were going to be top, but the points carry over to the second phase, so this was still an important game. Mali are going to qualify, having only beaten the side who missed out ultimately on a place in phase 2 of the African Qualifiers. And Diogo, who once again has led by example. Fairly quiet night by his standards so far. 14 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. And he leads by example. Open shot there, I think it was just inside the line, just inside the arc there, so it will be only 2. I think it says on your screen that it's a 3-pointer. I believe that is a 2 though. And still that 24-point lead. 25-point lead rather for Nigeria, so another foul is called. Diogo. Making both once again. He's not failed from the line at all this evening. 5 from 5. A very difficult night for Mali. Timeout called again. Try and finish strongly here. They knew it was going to be difficult against the hosts, who have been so impressive. 5 games played before tonight by Nigeria in this qualifying campaign. 4 times they've scored 100 points.
La dernière fois, le prochain qui se trompe, il dégage. D'accord? C'est la dernière fois. Moi, ça m'a emmerdé. J'ai pas de cerveau. Passe, il a eu la passe ici. Tu vas au milieu. Au milieu. Et toi, tu vas là. C'est sur attaque à la belle. Toi, tu viens là. Là. Et toi, au milieu. Voilà. C'est dur, un triangle.
Diogo. Zana draws the foul. Talib Zana. Chance then to go to the line. Couldn't quite make the two, so it won't be a three-point play. Nigeria have just been going about their business as usual this evening. Free throws are missed, but Nigeria have possession again. Diogo. Pass back to him, wasn't a good one. And this is Diarra. Trying to cover after giving the ball away. Did a good job. A little reverse layup is outstanding there from Sidibe. His first real contribution. Nigeria looked to respond, but get the chance to go again. Agada once more, can't make the two. Diogo claims the rebound, draws the foul. And a three-point play possibility for the captain. I'd say he's had a quiet game. Still got 18 points, 4 rebounds and an assist. Diogo. That 19 points. There's been another outstanding performance from Nigeria. I feel they've been in second gear throughout this game. Three-point attempt is missed on this occasion by Balayera. Agada. Zana. Kwesi. Zana draws another foul. Zana can go to the line this time. Nwora spinning away and just lost it. Well, it was almost brilliant. Just playing with so much confidence out there. 30 points on the board already. The coach's son. More than justifying his position in this team. He's played a big part tonight. Here's Diogo. Oh, there he goes again. Into the 20s. 6 from 10 from the field, 21 points. Played just 4 minutes in the first half, but he's making up for it in the second and making a big contribution. Valiera. Valiera again. A 30-point gap. Mali just haven't been able to stay with the Nigerians so far. Another tough night for them. They lost by 23 points in their first meeting. As I mentioned, they are only going to go to the next phase, having beaten Uganda, as Nwora goes all the way. What a special finish as well. Truly special performance from him. 32 points now as Mali look to respond. They are getting blown away here. There's still 6 minutes to go. Meniti puts it away, 2 more for him. He moves into double figures as well. He's got 5 from 5 from the field. Called this time. A&T, the man penalised. Diarra has had a reasonable night personally. Makes it 14. 13, I beg your pardon. 3 from 6 from the free throw line. Featured heavily for Mali tonight. Take them up to the 50-point mark, but he fails to do so with that free throw. Diogo claims another rebound. Uzo. Out to the corner. Nwora found his path blocked. Success from the free throw line as well. Makes both of them here. Just keeps on racking up the points. 84-49. Could we see Nigeria hit the 100 mark for a 5th time in 6 qualification games? They are making good progress in their bid to qualify for the World Cup for only the 3rd time. Once again, Mali run the shot clock down without getting a shot away. The coach has done everything in his power to try and combat this potent Nigerian outfit. Before about Nigeria's run at AfroBasket 2017. They got to the final. It was a team that was put together about 2 weeks before the tournament. They played some outstanding basketball, beaten in the end by the host Tunisia. They played some wonderful stuff and they've really come on since then. They look like clear favourites to make it through to the tournament, the main tournament next summer. So makes the 2nd of those free throws, having missed the 1st. Nigeria 13 points away from that century mark. Now lead by 38. Inside. Once again. Oh, it's good. It's really good. Mainty moves on to 14, and he's not missed a shot in this match all game. 7 from 7 from the field for him. Long-range effort is missed there, and Nwora with the open 3, no good this time. Nigeria still have it. Okasun. Minty. Okasun. Draws the foul this time. It's been a long night for Mali. Ballo with a foul. It is Ballo's 5th foul, in fact, so that is going to be the end of his night. Chance here for Okerson to get his first points on the board. Makes both. Nigeria 9 points away from that century. 91-49 as Diarra is denied. Missed attempt at a dunk there. There might have been a block. It was actually just the missed dunk. Okerson has been penalised for that foul. Come away with it here, Nigeria. Still Mali haven't been able to get up to that 50-point mark. Stuck on 49 for quite some time as Nwora puts up a three. Crowd encouraging to shoot at every opportunity. Under 2.5 minutes left. Nigeria will no doubt complete the first phase of qualification with a 100% record. Over 2 minutes to go. Jambo puts one up. Maroa. Foul on this occasion. So Jambo will get the chance to get Mali up past 50. Jambo just 5 points tonight, 1 from 8. His field goal attempts not been his night so far. Highlighted him as a key man for Mali, but quite been able to produce. His side trail by 40 points. And he's not the only one. Just haven't been able to live with this Nigerian side. Here is Nwora trying to find a way through. Okerson couldn't hold it. Nwora absolutely swamped by red shirts there. Saunera finds C. Diarra. Nwora can't stop Kante from getting another couple to add to his tally. He moves into double figures, but that's of little consolation at this stage. Less than 90 seconds to go. Shot was taken just in time. Nwora couldn't follow it up. Kante has it here. Well, they just playing for a bit of pride here in the closing moments. Saunera goes for the three, and off goes Nwora. Going all the way, draws the foul. 6 from 7 from the line for Nwora. That's 7 from 8. 36 points. A few words from his captain there. Kitioku Nwora leaves the court. If there was any doubt that he deserved his opportunity here, that has been cancelled out pretty quickly. Maybe that little bit of extra pressure in you're the coach's son. Boy, has he produced. 36 points, 5 rebounds and 4 assists for the 19-year-old. Here's Kante. Giving it to Jambo. He's missed another one, just hasn't been his night. And C can't pick out Diarra. Seconds, just under 18 seconds remaining. Mali will run the clock down, maybe take one last attempt. They have at least stopped Nigeria from reaching the 100-point mark for a 5th time in this first qualification phase, but they haven't stopped them from winning every single game. Alex Nwora's team have done it again. They win by a huge 40-point margin and make it 6 wins out of 6 in Group B. And they will be in pole position as they look for a place in the World Cup next year. Nigeria beat Mali 93-53. Oh, what a performance from the hosts. 3 wins out of 3 in their own backyard. Outstanding shooting today. It did drift off a little bit towards the end. They eased off a little on the Mali side, who really struggled to stay with them, really. A lot of turnovers. This Nigeria side, a great blend of experience and youth. Nwora with an incredible 36 points. Diogo making a captain's contribution as usual. Nwora with 4 steals as well, not to mention his rebounding and assisting. 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals and 36 points. His stats for the night, pretty special from the 19-year-old. Didn't play in the last window. And the coach's son helps his side to the top of the table. There's the Group B table. 6 wins out of 6. Rwanda finished 2nd after their win over Uganda. They could have gone out tonight had they lost. Mali were already through, but finished with just 2 wins against the side who don't make it through to the next phase of the competition. So tonight in Lagos, the dream ended for Uganda. Rwanda kept their hopes alive, and Nigeria kept their 100% record. Mali will have it all to do when they head into the 2nd phase of qualifying. Having won just 2 of their 6 games, they have done enough to get into the next phase. But they will be up against it when Groups B and D combine for the next phase of this competition. With Nigeria finishing top, it does put them in the strongest position going into the group, which will include Senegal, Central African Republic, and the other side from Group D, which is Ivory Coast. And Nigeria, though, will mainly just be delighted that they have come through this with yet another victory. 4 times in the 6 games they hit maximum points. And they'll be very confident heading into the next phase of qualifying, which starts in September. Nigeria win once again, a 40-point victory over Mali tonight, 93 points to 53. And they wrap up Group B here in Lagos.